precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got Bobby Portis, Gary Harris out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Green, and it's Nance in at the power forward position. Bucks trail by 6. Nance with a screen on Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Harris. Here's Portis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Şengün.
Well, Portis is cagey now. He's got a lot of savvy, and he's got skills, too.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Durant. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Trent against Thompson. Van Vliet outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith with it. Now guarded by Harris. Here's Eason. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. From downtown, Houston with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Houston. Durant comes in for Eason. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Antetokounmpo inside, covered by Smith. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. On the wing, Durant, hounded by Harris. They double team Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Green in the post. Durant's there. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Finney Smith checked in for Smith. And Holiday subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Harris. Kuzma outside. Sinks the 15-footer.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Kuzma against Durant. Baseline jumper. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Finney Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Oh, there's the look at Giannis go up and get it.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Kuzma. KD gets a step. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter against VanVleet. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Finney Smith. For Houston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. VanVleet with it. Now Porter defending. And the basket by VanVleet. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
I mean, you have to love the intensity VanVleet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Here's Capella. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Antetokounmpo outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. The drive by Antetokounmpo.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Porter against VanVleet. On the wing, Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he buried the 3.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're behind by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Kuzma outside. And he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
And you can see him starting to cook with grease. I mean, he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's starting to percolate a little bit, and that spells trouble for the defense. They've got to be careful here.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just ask him to get burned if you do.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.